This is Debbie. May I help you?
Hello, Debbie. This is Roy from the city of Santa Fe.
Uh-huh.
And I'm calling about the Adopt a Median that you guys are in charge of.
Right.
And you're familiar with that then?
Yes, I know about it, yeah.
All right, yeah. We installed a beautiful decorative fountain in your median.
Okay.
And the people we contracted to hook that up, they accidentally hooked it up to the sewer lines instead of the water lines.
Okay.
So there's kind of a problem with spraying sewage.
And
you need to go fix it.
Well, who's the one that authorized it to be installed?
It's some guy in the Department of Water.
Wasn't us.
Yeah, but I mean, it's your median, so you need to go clean up all the sewage from the median.
Okay. And your name again is?
My name's Roy. Roy Gerbel.
And you're with... I'm sorry, and you're with who?
I'm with the city of Santa Fe.
Okay, and the phone number?
505-6025.
And did anybody contact this guy to go fix it right, or do we have to do that also?
Yeah, we've already allocated all the funds we can for this, so you're going to have to get some sort of a plumber and get them to hook it up to the correct pipes.
Okay, so we have to clean the mess that you guys hired this idiot, and we have to pay for it to clean up the mess.
Correct. I mean, you're in charge of the median.
That is really wrong.
Well,
yeah, but we didn't have it installed or have an idiot that had no clue what they were doing.
Well, you shouldn't call him an idiot. I mean,
so
I work with this guy.
So it's going to cost us a fortune.
Okay, so if just some person
who is the person that installed it?
Let's say it's just some random.
So we can call them and have them
can I talk?
Fix it right.
You keep interrupting me, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, what if someone just throws some trash in the median? Someone like drives by.
Well, then we'd clean it. But if we, I mean,
there you go.
If this person is the one that messed it up and did it wrong, he should go and fix it and clean it.
Well, would you say that to the resident? Would you say, hey, you threw the trash here. We're going to track you down and make you come and pick it up?
Yeah, I would.
No, you wouldn't. If someone threw like a Pepsi cup or something, you're gonna track them down and make them clean it up?
Yeah, but you're talking about raw sewage. You know, it's not a piece of paper or something.
Same thing, really. It's your job to clean it up.
Oh, my God. Well, we'll go get somebody out there.
Okay, I think you should do it. You personally.
That is crazy.
For having such a shitty attitude.
No, we don't have a shitty attitude, but we had nothing to do with this being installed.
You're yelling at me.
And the person does it wrong. That's just wrong.
Well, we didn't do it on purpose. It's just an accident, so you need to go clean it up.
Alrighty.
And I think you should do it. I think it should be you. Right after work, I think you should go out there.
You should go and do it.
I don't do that kind of work. That's your kind of job.
You know what? You are a jerk.
At least I do my job.
Well, so do I.
You need to learn to do your job.
Well, I am doing my job. How do you figure it's right that because sewage leaks from something that you guys had done, and we have to clean it?
Because you guys signed up you adopted the median, so it's yours now.
Okay, we'll get somebody out there.
If you adopted a kid, would you stop taking care of it just because it's a little messy?
No, but...
You're a shitty parent, is what you are.
We had nothing to do with that.
You're a shitty parent.
You know what? You're a total jerk.
Don't use that kind of language with me.
Well, you know what? You're telling me the same thing, so what's the difference?
I didn't say anything like that. I said a completely different thing.
Well, you're telling me I'm a shitty parent and that I'm the one that should go clean it? Because I have an attitude? You have an attitude also.
Well, does that give you the right to have an attitude just because I do?
I'm just saying that I feel that it's wrong because somebody went and did it all wrong.
Okay, well, they didn't do it on purpose. I guess you've never made a mistake in your entire life, have you?
Well, I would go fix it if I did.
Okay, well, we ran out of money for that, so he's not going to do it.
Well, we'll get somebody to pay somebody to go get it done.
Okay. Well, you need to hurry the fuck up because it's still spraying out there. They didn't even turn it off.
God. Alrighty.
What time is it?
I don't know. I have to contact the guy that does the work for us.
What's his name?
I don't have the number. One of the bosses does, and I have to call him and notify him about it.
Okay, all right. Because, we don't want to file a lawsuit against you guys for not taking care of your median.
I will call him right now.
Okay, hurry up. Do it faster.
Snowplow Show. Snowplow Show.
Snowplow show. Snowplow show.
Okay, bitch.
Snowplow show. Roy.
What?
Roy.
Okay, fucking Doug.
Steve Dave.
Fucking Doug.
Oh, fuck you, lady.
Turnwinder? Okay.
Ma'am. Hello.
Goodbye.
Doubleina. Ma'am. Hello.
Goodbye.
Doubleina. Hello. How many fingers? Roy. Long shits on the toilet. Ma'am.
Hello? This is the grooming manager. How can I help you?
Hello.
Who the hell are you?
Steve Dave.
No. You're not making a lot of sense. My wiener.
What the fuck is that?
You don't say that word.
You are some kind of asshole.
Bob Doubleina. Bob Doubleina.
Fuck you, bitch. No. Fuck you, bitch.
Have you ever been fucked in the ass?
How dare you talk to this dog like that? Turnwinder?
Fucked in the ass. Hello. Ma'am.
Goodbye.
Doubleina. Ma'am. Hello.
Goodbye.
Doubleina. This is Sensei Doug.
What?
Sensei fucking Doug. Who's the good boy? Who's the good boy? Who's the good boy, Westy? Is it you? Are you the good boy, Westy? Roy. Steve Dave. Bob Doubleina. Go suck a dick. Roy. Steve Dave. Bob Doubleina. Go suck a dick. Listen, Westy, you little shit.
Turnwinder? Okay.
I think you're full of shit.
I think you're full of shit. Cactus, motherfucker. Hello, everybody. You're listening to the Snowplow Show for May 25th, 2018. This is episode 467, and this one is sponsored by The Anti-Chris and Dustin W and Buster Casey and Glen F and Cody Noname. Thanks, you guys, for sponsoring the show at patreon.com/phonelosers. This is the show where we operate as a prank call think tank. We're a huge collection of people working together as one to come up with the best prank calls ever created. We've got people sending in numbers to call and lists of numbers to call with general ideas. And then I get on the air and do a live show like I did today on the YouTubes. I did about 90 minutes on YouTube, and the entire chat room comes up with crazy ideas. And I just do whatever they say. Basically, I'm not even a prank caller when you think about it. I'm a producer. I just get all of you people together. You guys do all the work. You pay for the show. You make songs for the show. You pay for coins to get made. You make drops for me. You send in your own prank calls, and sometimes I play those on the end of the show. I'm basically not even doing anything anymore. I'm just letting you guys run the show. But that's what this show is. It's a prank call think tank. It's all of you people doing prank calls using my voice. At some point, I'm going to be replaced by AI or soundboards or something. That's what this show is all about. Today is a live show, as I mentioned before. It's about an hour long total after I did all the editing on it. That's what you're going to hear. But first, I have a really important news story. I'm sure that a lot of you have heard by now about Google's new Assistant thing, where Google Assistant can make phone calls for you. Like, let's say you need to get a haircut or something, but you're too lazy to call the haircut place yourself and make the appointment, even though your haircut place probably has an app. You can just do it on your app anyway. But here's Google's Assistant calling up a haircut place.
To schedule the appointment for you. Let's listen.
And there's the audience going nuts over it.
So how can I help you?
Hi, I'm calling to book a women's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd.
Sure, give me 1 second. Sure, what time are you looking for around?
At 12 p.m.
So the thing that just said at 12 p.m., that's actually Google Assistant. It has an amazing voice on it now. That's pretty cool. But Lee posted in the PLA group an even cooler thing it can do. It has like a new skill now they've added to it, where Google Assistant can break up with someone for you. Check this out. This is amazing.
Hello? Hi, can I talk to Diane, please? Speaking. Hi, Diane. I'm calling on behalf of John to schedule an appointment. For what? The appointment for you to come pick up your belongings from John's apartment.
Excuse me?
John would like you to remove your belongings from his apartment.
What are you talking about?
I'm very sorry, but John has decided to end your relationship.
Is this a joke? Put John on the phone.
I'm sorry, John's not currently available.
What? Where is John? I cannot believe this. This is bullshit.
How does 10 a.m. sound?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, if 10 a.m. is not available, what time is suitable for you?
Fuck you!
Isn't that amazing? It's like we're living in the future, everyone. Thanks for posting that in the PLA Facebook group, Lee. I'll put a link to that in the show notes if anyone wants to hear it or link to it or whatever. I can't wait to see what Google's Assistant can do next. I think at this point I'm going to have to get rid of my Alexa and start using Google's Assistant instead. One other thing, I did a PLA show with Stacy the other day. That was on Wednesday, I believe. And it is on the feed on phonelosers.org if you want to hear that or see that, I mean. It's also on the Phone Losers YouTube channel, the main one, the youtube.com/Phone Losers of America, if you want to watch the video version of it. But Stacy came on the show, and we took a bunch of calls for an hour, and I confronted her about telling everyone that I won't do prank calls with her anymore. I yelled at her really good on the air. I really put her in her place. So if you want to hear that, there are links in the show notes. And I think on Monday, I'm going to be doing the same thing with Carlito, putting him in his place while taking calls for about an hour. We'll probably do it on Facebook like I've been doing the rest of the shows. And I think we're planning to do that at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern this coming Monday, which is on the 28th of May. So be sure to tune in on facebook.com/phonelosers or on phonelosers.org/live. I think that's all I have for today's intro, so I guess we'll just get started with the live show. Oh, I do have Giad right now. He's messaging me and telling me that he's downloading GTA 5 for his PC, and he's going to play GTA 5 with me. That's exciting. He told me he just signed up for the Rockstar Social Club thing. He's waiting for the download to complete. Says it has a couple of hours left. You guys know that there's a GTA 5 crew, right? I get on there at least a couple times a week, usually 3 times a week, sometimes 4 or 5 or 6. That's pretty much the only game I ever play. But there's another reason to join the PLA crew on GTA 5. I'll put a link to that in the show notes if you want to join us. Okay, now we're done with the intro. Here is today's live show.
Завтра это будет круто! У всех! Завтра у нас сегодня радио РДВ!
Hey, everybody. I'm Brad, and we're going to do some calls today. This is real Brad now. This is live Brad on Friday, May 25th, 2013. No, just kidding, 2018. I found some physical lists. See physical lists on the camera. I can't get my other camera working. I'm like installing a driver right now. So we're stuck with this old hobo camera from like 10 years ago. You can't even look. I can put the list right up there. You can't see a thing on it. It's a piece of garbage. Anyway, hey everyone. We're doing a show today. We're going to go to about 90 minutes from now, 12:30 Pacific time. And that's when the XYZ show starts. And I'm going to stop doing my show, and I'm going to listen to XYZ. Probably while I edit my show at the same time. Anyway, physical lists. This is a really old list. It's from Uncle Runkle. And it's Adopt a Highway stuff. And most of them have been crossed out, if you can see that. Like that entire list is crossed out. Most of this one is all crossed out, but there's some on the bottom that I guess we never got to. And that might be fun to call. Oh yeah, Super Chat happens on YouTube. I always forget about that. I think I'm required to say thank you, even though, like, what the fuck is a sec? 88 secs. It's probably like 15 cents, but thanks, 15 fake account. So yeah, I guess I'll just start calling these numbers here. I have to type them in manually because it's on paper. Fucking paper. Oh yeah, Monopoly money from Sweden is what Bill says. So yeah, it's that Swedish money. It's probably not even real.
Good afternoon, it is assistant.
Hey there, I'm calling from the Adopt a Highway department, and you guys are adopting a highway from us, it looks like, over there on Long Draft Road.
I'm not sure. That would be Honor.
Oh, could I talk to Honor?
Yeah, she's not in right now.
Where is
she'll
she?
be back on Tuesday.
Crud. Okay, I'll just take her cell phone number then, I guess. That sounds good to me. Thank you.
Yeah, you can
for
probably
offering.
reach her there.
Okay, what's the number?
240.
Could you not say the area code, though? Because I have, oh man, like, what is it, 103 listeners? Okay, so what is it without the area code?
Okay, maybe it would be better if I had her call you.
No,
I shouldn't
no,
give
no,
out
no.
her
It's cool.
cell
It's
phone
cool.
number
Look,
to-
no, I'm with the city.
Yeah.
I'm with the Adopt a Highway Department of the city in the comptroller's office.
Right.
There's some very important stuff happening with this Adopt a Road sign.
Okay. And she didn't give you her cell phone number?
Ma'am, Brendan Forty just donated $10, and he says, fuck you. But that's not me saying it. It's Brendan. So anyway, I knew she wasn't going to give it to me. She was going to give it to me until I told her I had 103 listeners, and then that fucked it all up. Stupid me. I'm off to a great start. And then Brendan had to just seal the deal with fucking the rest of it up. I moved my studio recently, and hold on, let's try something. Hello. Shit, I could have done it. I thought I had it messed up, so I couldn't censor people's words out when they give me phone numbers and stuff. I could have just hit a button and taken the number from her, and it would have been fine. You guys wouldn't have heard it. Damn it. I didn't have to do all that. Okay, all right. Fucked up just because I don't know how to use my shit here. I thought I hadn't set that up yet. So, yeah, next one on the list.
This is Vicky. Can I help you?
Hey, Vicky. This is Roy from the city, from the Adopt a Highway Department.
Hey, how are you?
Pretty good. Are you the one that's in charge of this Adopt a Highway stuff?
I am not. I kind of think it's Paula.
Okay.
And she's on vacation, but she'll be back next week. What did you need?
It's just an issue with her sign here. Do you have, I guess I could just take her cell phone number, then that'll work. Thanks.
Okay.
What's the number?
Oh, you know what? She's on vacation, so you can't really give her a call. Where is the sign you're talking about?
It's the one over there on Gaither Road. You guys have got one on Gaither Road, and you've got one on Seneca Meadows.
On Seneca Meadows, yeah.
No, Seneca.
So
it's pronounced Seneca.
Seneca. That's okay. You can call it what you want.
Yeah,
so
well, you can too, but you're wrong.
John Christopher is down at Shady Grove. Is it something he can just fix?
No, it's not a problem exactly. It's just that we're doubling up on the sponsorships, on the adoptions.
Uh-huh.
So basically the sign has two parents. So, like right now it's like Adopt a Highway Road sign thing. Adopted by MIF Development Corporation. Right?
Right.
So we're going to be doubling it up. And right above you it's going to say, also partnered with White Power.
What is that?
The local chapter of the Ku Klux Klan. So I hope that's okay.
That's not funny.
No, it's not supposed to be funny. It's just we're partnering them together. And it's unfortunately those people, as terrible as they are, they have every right to adopt a highway just like you.
Okay, so that's not a decision that I can make. I can let you leave Paula a voicemail.
Can you just... Well, it's not really a decision. I was just calling to let her know.
Well, but she's not here. So
okay.
Are you changing the sign right this minute?
Yeah, they're on their way over. They're going to put the new sponsorship up there right on top. And I just thought I'd let you know because it's kind of a controversial adoption.
You're letting me know, but I'm just finding it odd that if this is the case, we may just take our name off of there. What if we don't want our name with anybody else?
Oh no, it's already done. You guys are paid up for the year, so it's gonna.
So can I take a phone number for you and I'll find out here who needs to talk to you? Because I can't make that decision.
You guys are going to be up there. It's going to say jointly adopted by Renta Development Corporation and the Ku Klux Klan, Grand Poobah Master White Power Master Race. Something like that. I forget exactly.
Okay, I'm just finding it odd. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
So what's your phone number?
Well, maybe if you give me what's-her-face's number, we can...
I'm not giving you somebody's cell phone that she's on vacation. Yeah. Why would I do that?
Well, why not? Like she can handle a quick business phone call.
No, she's on vacation.
It's not even a business phone call. It's just a general happy adoption thing news. I'm just letting her know.
I understand, but she's not here, and so you can leave her a voicemail. That's the only choice you get.
Well, why you got to be so grouchy with me, ma'am?
Why do you got to be so grouchy?
Why do you got to use bad grammar just because I do? It's like you're making fun
So
of me.
you can hear it and you can understand that it sounds terrible?
No, I don't think it sounds terrible. I think it sounds just fine. I'm talking how I like talking, and then you're going and making fun of my bad grammar.
Okay, so you have a choice. You can leave Paula a voicemail, or there are no other choices. That's it.
Well, just because you're being a dick and not giving me her number. It's like everyone's on vacation this week or something. Oh yeah, it is Memorial Day Monday, isn't it? Memorial Day weekend. I forgot about that thing. So I guess it sort of makes sense. I should call back the previous person and say, you know what? We're under 100 listeners now, so it's okay. What's that number? All right, that was a terrible idea. I need to pull up my idea list. Or you guys in the chat room and the YouTubes, you can give me ideas for adopt a highway things. Like some of these old ideas here. Like the sign needs to be in Braille. The sign can't be seen by colorblind people. The sign can no longer be mounted to a pole. A sign spinner has to spin their sign all day. I think I've done all these at this point. Thanks, Kent Zone Star, for putting hard-boiled eggs in your butt. The sign must not kneel during the anthem. The sign has to be blurple. The sign needs to talk.
Thanks for calling. This is Susan. May I help you?
Hey, Susan. Did you say Susan? Or Susan?
Yes.
Oh, hey, Susan. This is Roy from the city, from the Adopt a Highway, Adopt a Sign, Adopt a Road department.
Yes?
Adopt Signs and Roads. Hey, are you in charge of the sign there?
No, I am not.
Who is it? I bet they're on vacation, aren't they?
Do you have a name or anything?
Well, it says the organic market on here, and it's over there on Randolph Road. It's like one of those Adopt a Road.
But I thought maybe you had a person's name associated with this.
No, just here on the list, it just shows the business name and where it's located.
Okay, and what is it you're trying to find out?
Well, I just needed to let you know something about the sign. I mean, but it's got to be the person that's in charge of it, you know?
Oh, okay. My guess is it's probably somebody in the central office, but let me ask around and see if I can find out anything.
Okay.
Now, is this the sign that's for the grocery store, for the mall here?
Well, it's for the organic market specifically. It's like, this road is adopted by the organic.
Okay.
Organic
All right,
market.
hang on just a sec.
Okay, thank you.
She wants to know who's in charge of this road is adopted by Mom's Organic Market. That's right. Okay. Yeah, you do want to talk to somebody in the central office.
Crud.
Why?
I'm not. Well, I don't know. I just like. Here's the problem. The sign. It's not deaf friendly, or blind friendly. Sorry, blind friendly.
Oh, okay.
So there's no Braille on it, but also the sign needs to be able to talk for people that don't know how to read Braille.
Okay.
And your sign doesn't talk.
Okay. Let me put you in touch with the central office. Have you got pencil and paper?
I have a pen.
Do you have something to write on, or you just want to remember it?
I'm going to write it on my hand.
Okay. It's 301.
Mm-hmm. Oh, crud.
One.
What was the middle digits? Crud. Man. Now I've got to...
One.
No, stop it. Stop
you need
it.
Another hint?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's like the ink's running because I'm so sweaty. Who do I ask for?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Damn it, Susan. Okay, I'll call that
You know
number.
what?
What?
Give me your number. I'll find out, and I'll ring you back.
Oh, no, it's cool. You gave me the number already, and it's fine. I'm gonna call right now.
Okay.
It was just damn it,
Life is frustrating, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's just the sweaty hands. That's all. That's what I'm damning. I'm not damning you, Susan.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
All right. Bye, honey.
All right, good luck.
Thanks.
All right, bye.
Did she get mad or did she... I couldn't understand her. So here's the thing. When I mute the audio of her giving me numbers, it also mutes my headphones because I'm an idiot. I have it plugged into the wrong thing. I can fix that easily, though. I just need to plug my headphones in somewhere else.
Hello, and thank you for calling Market. You have reached our central office. If you are a current or prospective employee, press 3.
I don't really have sweaty hands, you guys. I was writing on paper.
You have reached Market Reception Extension 131. We may be busy handling other calls, but your call is very important to us. Please leave a message, and I will return your call.
I don't have sweaty hands, Joey.
Received. Thank you. Please.
God damn it. All right, I didn't want to talk to them anyway. All right, let me plug in my headphones into a thing that makes a little bit more sense. There we go. That's better. I don't have sweaty hands, Iron Eagle.
Dr. Office 70 speaking.
Hey, so I'm calling from the Adopt a Highway Department, sign Road Adoption Highway Department comptroller.
Mm-hmm.
And do you know who would be in charge of the Adopt a Highway sign for your chiropractic thing there?
No.
Oh, man. Would it be the main doctor guy? Doctor?
I don't think so. He's with a patient at the moment, though, but can I take a message so I can pass it down?
Could you tell him it's about his sign and just tell him to abandon the patient and talk to me real quick?
Sure.
Okay. Don't worry, you guys. It's a chiropractor. I think those guys are just kidding anyway. Thanks, effing reality. I think we determined on the JAG TV show, 3 fingers. 3 fingers is not too many. It's not too few. It's just the right amount. Entering... Stop scrolling. Dingy. He just redeemed himself for that bomb threat idea by telling me to say that the sign is slippery. People are breaking their legs on it. And you know what I think? I think it's because this is a chiropractor and they're trying to get more business. They're trying to hurt people's backs on purpose. Thanks, Joey Crocker. You're supposed to put a wacky message along with it, but whatever. Thanks, Renee. Thanks, Renee. Thank you, Renee. I bet you this music's going to set off YouTube copyright shit. Here, I'm taking the music off of the stream. But I can still hear it. I can still sit here and enjoy it. That's how it's going. I'm not even going to say anything now. They need a neon sign. I bet you she walked in and the doctor had the patient in his hands, holding him upside down, standing on his desk, trying to pop his back. He's just like, hold on. Just give me a second. Dr. Death wants me to say that the sign is stupid. It's stupid. It's so stupid. This is boring. I'm just going to hang up. So in about 1 hour, it's going to be the XYZ show. He's over on youtube.com/XYZQWA.
Hello?
Oh, hey, doctor. This is Roy from the highway department, Adopt a Road department.
Yes.
And I'm just had a question about your sign. Are you the one that's in charge of the sign over there on Schaefer Road?
I'm not in charge of it. Usually the county's in charge of the sign. What happened to the sign?
Well, nothing happened to it, really. We just noticed that it's really slippery, and people keep slipping on it and falling.
Wait a second. The sign is up on a post.
Correct. But it's very...
So how are people slipping on it if it's on a post?
Because it's very slippery. It's almost as if someone's gone over there and coated it with wax or something.
No, I'm having a hard time. A sign it's like 5 or 6 feet up in the air. Why would someone be walking on a sign?
Look, I don't know, because that's not allowed, but it doesn't mean that people don't do it. You know, people are dumb, and we just have to account for the dumb people, and people are going over there all the time and slipping and falling on your sign, on the surface of it.
No, sir. The sign is up in the air. You can't slip and fall on a sign. Did it fall down on the ground and you're telling me people are sleeping?
It's on a pole. Like it's way up there. But when people are walking by, if they're walking on the surface of the sign, they're going to be slipping and falling. Not everyone has those rubber grip shoes. Like they require it,
Do you have a picture?
Well, we're a picture of someone slipping and falling on the sign?
No, a picture of the sign. You said your name's Roy?
Yeah. And
give me your phone number, Roy.
To be honest, this seems really suspicious because you're a chiropractor and somebody's going over there and waxing the sign and people could be falling on it and...
Sir, I have no idea what you're talking about. We'll have to go over and check it out after work today, but the sign's 5 or 6 feet up and no one's walking on it, no one's touching it.
No, people are walking on it all the time and they're slipping and falling. And also it says on here like it's, family chiropractor. You're not allowed to claim to be a real doctor just because you're a chiropractor.
Dude, who are you?
This is Roy from the comptroller's office.
Okay, give me your phone number, Roy.
Sure, it's 301 420 6969. And I don't appreciate you giggling at me. I'm trying to tell you about a serious issue. People are slipping on your sign.
No, but what I don't understand is how does somebody slip on a sign that's not on the ground?
Kids these days, right? Like, who knows? I don't know. But there was an old man that slipped on it last week. And, at first there's just a few complaints here and there, but lately it's just turning into a real problem.
Okay, and what is your title here with comptroller? Is there an email? Because we can take a picture, too, and send it to you guys.
Take a picture of what, the sign?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I've seen the sign. I drove by it and looked at it. It's up there on the poles. Up there on the pole. It's big enough. People can walk on it, and, they just slip right over it. It's like a banana peel or something. It's a pandemic.
No, I don't understand.
It's a pandemic at this point.
Okay. Great. We'll take a look at it.
Okay. Were you with the patient a second ago?
I was in my office a second ago.
Oh, she said you were with the patient. I guess she was lying.
She doesn't know what I'm doing in the back when I'm in the back. She's in the front, I'm in the back.
She was sure... Whoa. Hey. Yeah, she's sure making assumptions, though. Like, she's like, oh, he's with the patient right now.
All right, Roy, we will take a look at this. I still don't understand how this is happening, but we will take a look at it.
Oh, I know how it's happening, because somebody is going over there and waxing the front of the sign and making it extra slippery.
We will take a look at it, and we will call the county, because the county maintains that.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know they do. I'm not stupid. I work here in the Adopt a Highway department.
All right, we will look in, because I don't know what you're talking about or how this could happen, so I will go by this evening after work and take a look to see what's going on with the sign.
Sure you don't. Of course you don't. You have no idea. Mm-hmm.
I wish I could help you.
Some random person just went over there and vandalized your sign with wax. That's what happened. It's those darn skateboarders always waxing shit.
All right, if someone put some vandalism up on the sign, we will take a look at that, but I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, those vandals, they always use that invisible wax stuff. You know how they are with that.
All right, listen, I would love to help you, but I really can't conceptualize how someone slipping on a sign that's 5 feet up from the ground.
Yeah, me either. Hello? I loved how confused he was. That was great. Whoever suggested that. I tried to do your thing, Fun Society Arcade. Tell them chiropractors aren't allowed to claim to be real doctors on their signs. He didn't seem to take too much offense to that, though. And thanks, Xander Fett, for the knocks. For the 69.69 knocks. He says that the next person that gets angry, I have to threaten to flush their harmonica down the toilet. Okay. I don't know if that's going to happen, though. That doctor, he's going to be telling everyone in the office, I don't get it. How is it possible? It doesn't make sense. They're all going to be in there trying to figure it out. They want to figure it out because it's a potentially new revenue stream. We can get new customers in here, new patients that are slipping on signs. Oh, wait a minute. I'm calling this number and I don't have anything ready. Okay, what am I doing? Chat room, what am I saying to this next person? Besides telling them that I'm going to flush their harmonica down the toilet. The sign is no longer a physical sign. They will be paying for the idea of a sign. Okay, I regret jumping. The road you adopted bit a kid at school. You have to come pick him up from school. Milk Brain, you're the best. Where have you been, Milk Brain? Do you just not come to live shows because I don't do YouTube much anymore? Is that it? I'm going to say the sign bit someone. The sign is now open source. Someone scraped their knee on your road and they're suing. This one's a painting company. I bet you they're not going to answer.
Thank you for calling Brothers Painting.
Okay. Crossing it out. I'm throwing this list away. It's like I've had this list for over a year now. I think this is the third show I've done based on this list of Uncle Runkles. Thanks, Uncle Runkle. Assuming you're still a listener. I haven't heard from him in a while.
Purpose, this is Rhea. How can I help?
Hey, Rhea. This is Roy from the Adopt a Highway department here at the city. Are you in charge of the Adopt a Highway sign for your company?
No, I am not. However, I think the person is out. Let me see if I can find anyone for you.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, she's actually not in at all. No one else knows. Is there a message I can take for her?
I'll just take her cell number. That's fine.
All right. You have her cell number?
Oh, no, if you have it, I'll just, I'll call that number.
No, I don't have it.
Oh, how else could I reach her then?
I don't think she's reachable this weekend.
What's she doing? Where's she at?
She's on vacation.
Why would she be on vacation? It's Friday.
Memorial weekend.
It doesn't start until like after 5 today.
Yeah, but she's the owner.
She sounds like a lazy motherfucker.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying. Sounds... that hurt. That was a really hard slam. They have to take down their sign because the person who made it is a child molester. Yeah, she was giggly, wasn't she? And then she just gets offended because what did I say? I said the fuck word. I didn't even say anything that bad. I mean, come on, your boss is away. Like, participate in the saying shit against her. There's nothing wrong with that.
Hi, thank you for calling Pamela. I am not available at the moment,
come on,
but if
Pamela.
you would be kind enough to leave.
I didn't really buy that Rolodex, Milk Brain. Sorry.
Hello?
Oh, hey, you answered this time. This is Roy from the Adopt a Sign department here at the city.
Yes, hi.
Hey, I was calling about your sign over there on Trevilla Road.
Yes.
Are you the one that's in charge of that?
Yes, I am.
Okay, that's great. We have a small problem. Over at Eastwood, there's a kid who he fell down right in front of your sign and scraped his knee on the road in front of the sign.
Well, it's an Adopt the Road sign. It's not my sign.
Right, but it has your business name on it.
Well, it's not my sign. It's owned by the government. It's by the county. It's
right.
a county sign.
Look, you need to just take responsibility for this. You need to go pick him up from school because he's hurt his knee, and you just need to go get him. He's over at Eastwood Elementary.
I can't do anything. I can't have anything to do with that.
Why not?
I'm with my husband at a doctor's appointment. My husband just had a hip replacement. So there is, and I can't take responsibility for that. You need to call the ambulance, or you need to call the state, or whatever you need to do. That's who you need to call.
Okay. Well, no. Look, he skinned his knee really bad, and he's crying.
Wait
and stuff.
a second. Why are you calling me?
Because
the only thing I do for the state is to clean up the road. I'm not responsible for their signs.
Look, the kid is saying that your sign bit him.
Look. You need to call somebody else. Bye now.
No, look, this is your sign, ma'am. I'm going to try her right back. I'm going to tell her she's a bad mother.
You better call the county government. stop bothering me. I'm done with you.
You need
I
to
have
pick
nothing to do with
this kid up.
You call the county, it's their sign.
No, this is your responsibility, ma'am. Dank Meme says that she needs to muzzle the sign. That's a great idea. She's inside a doctor's office, screaming about not wanting to pick up a kid that isn't hers. She's going to be trying to figure that one out for weeks. Okay, next.
The person you have called is unavailable right now.
Aww.
Please try again later.
We're almost done with this list. I don't know what I'm doing after
The person you have called is unavailable.
After this list. Oh, and I'm sorry, Xander Fett. She didn't even give me a chance to tell her I was going to flush her harmonica down the toilet. Dank Meme says their sign was picked up by animal control.
Thank you for calling the office of Dr. The office of Monday through Thursday.
All right, crossing that one out. 3 left. Next one is an animal sanctuary.
You have reached Spring.
Well, balls. I don't know what the fuck this place is. It's a giant acronym. I should have come up with like something better that the acronym stands for. Or I could use I Regret Jumping's biker gang idea for this one. The acronym is gang related.
Hello, this is Jacqueline. Please leave a message to the beep.
Yeah, what a great message that was.
This is Gabriella. How can I help you?
Hey, Gabriella. This is Roy from the Adopt a Highway department here with the city. I was calling about your Adopt a Highway sign over there on Tuckerman Lane.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
You don't have an Adopt a Highway sign for the Crest Homeowners Association?
I'm not. I do the accounting, so I don't know what they have out there. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. How do I reach someone that's in charge of the sign?
Let me double check for you. Give me 1 second. It's what's the address that the sign is, or like whereabouts? It's on my Crest, you said, right?
It's on Tuckerman Lane between Seven Locks Road and Cedar Ridge Drive.
Okay, you just have a question about the sign?
Well, there's a kind of an issue with it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Give me 1 second.
It's causing gang-related activity.
Oh, no. Okay, give me 1 second.
Because HOA means something to the cyclists.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, give me 1 second. And you're calling from the?
From the Adopt a Road department, the sign department, comptroller's city machine.
Okay. Let me see if I can get you the property manager. Give me 1 second.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Someone told your road that it's adopted and it won't stop crying. Good one, Milk Brain. Thank you, Random, for saying no. Man, I'm on silent hold. You need to install a 24-hour surveillance camera.
Okay, sir. I'll transfer you to Gisela.
Okay.
She's the property manager for the community.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, give me 1 second. If case we get disconnected, her extension is 168.
Okay. It's one off from 169. Uh-huh.
Gisela speaking. Please hold.
Okay.
Thank you for holding.
Hey there, is this Gisela?
Yeah, this is her.
Hey there, this is Roy from the Adopt a Sign department here with the city. I was calling about your Adopt a Road sign over there on Tuckerman Lane.
On what lane, I'm sorry?
Tuckerman Lane.
Okay. What I'm a little confused because I'm not sure what Adopt a Road on Tuckerman Lane you're referring to.
Oh, I was transferred over to you. She said you'd be the one in charge of that. Are you not in charge of the Adopt a Road signs?
No, I'm not. I mean, I manage across HOA, but I'm not in charge of adopting. I mean, are you trying to adopt a road is what you're saying?
Oh, no. You guys already have a sign up there over on Tuckerman Lane, over by Tuckerman.
And what does the sign say?
It says Crest HOA. And here's the problem.
Okay.
HOA is kind of, it means something else to the bikers in the area, to the motorcyclists, the biker gang. And you've basically caused an all-out war between these two different sighting groups of gang members.
Whoa! I'm sorry. This is all like I'm confused. Can I get a little? I'm not understanding. Okay, you're calling from where?
I'm calling from the Adopt a Highway department here with the city.
Okay, Adopt a Highway.
Yep.
Hmm.
And it
And
looks
we
like
have a road that we adopted. You said called what?
the road. The road's called Tuckerman Lane.
Right. We don't own that road. That's a county road.
Right, but you have the sign up that says your crest HOA, and is an acronym for some very nasty phrases in biker language, and then HOA is like even worse.
This is a joke, right?
No, I wouldn't kid about something like this. It's just they've caused a lot of damage to each other. They keep attacking each other's camps and stuff. And
this has to be a joke because this community has been around for years. That's the name of their community. Like, where is this coming from now?
Well, because the sign's up there, and it's been causing problems, I guess, for the past couple of years.
The signs has been there forever, and we never had an issue with it. So what are you guys implying, or what are you suggesting?
What do you mean forever? You said you didn't even know about it.
If you're saying it's been there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know that there's that community there because I manage it. So they have a street sign. That's a street sign. That's the name of the actual street, and that's the name of their actual community that's there. So I'm confused as to what is the problem here now and what you're wanting us to do.
Yeah, but then you wrote HOA on the end of it, and
because it is an HOA. It's in a homeowners association.
Yeah, but the way you've got it all like phrased up there, the way and it's all
so
laid out.
So what is it that you want us to do?
Well, maybe like if you could, I could give you the number of each of these biker gangs, and you could explain to them that it's just a misunderstanding and you didn't know. And maybe if you take responsibility.
Why would I talk to people that you're telling me are being aggressive and are fighting amongst each other? Why was that my responsibility to do that?
People have almost died because of this sign. Like, you don't care? You don't care about other people?
I'm not understanding. I don't know what the purpose of this at all is, or the meaning behind of this, because this is all news to us, and I'm sure that the members of the community have no knowledge about this either, and they would obviously not be doing anything to support that kind of activity.
Okay, you sure you didn't do this on purpose, like trying to incite gang violence?
Okay, I think you're just joking here, so you have a good day. I don't have time for this.
Kid about this. Ma'am. Whatever. Derek Ray wants me to ask what kind of haircut she has. I think we all know the answer to that. So that's the end. I'm going to rip it up. I'm going to rip up these papers. I'm ripping them up. You guys probably can't even hear it. Ripping them up. You can barely even see it. All right. That's the end of that. Oh, crud. I think you can see things. There. That's better. So what are we going to do next? I've got exactly 40 minutes left. Motion has sent in $2, but gives no suggestions. Thanks a lot for nothing. Motion. The fuck good does that do me? What else have we got? We've got the Natalie phone list. We've got, no, don't say that one. Complainers from the internet. Oh, here's a small list from Rachel of tenants. Yeah, we could do some tenants. Flush a kangaroo. Yeah, the chat room could give me items to flush down the toilet. That sounds like lots of fun. Fun Society Arcade wants me to flush coins. I lost my hamster, so I flushed my GoPro. It's going great so far.
Any more? May I help you?
Oh, hey there. I'm a tenant here, and I just needed to let you know about something.
You're a what?
I'm a tenant here. On.
You're a tenant? Which?
Yeah, I live here. That means I live here. That means I'm a resident. Durr.
What's your name?
This is Roy.
Roy, you don't live in my property. I own the property, so...
Yeah, but I wouldn't be on the lease or anything. I just, I'm just a roommate.
With who? Whose room do you live in?
I'm in number 2.
Number 2? With who? Michael and, I'm not following.
Yeah, they're my roommates.
Who's your roommate?
Michael and what's his face? I pay Michael the rent and he pays you. But that's not even the issue. I'm trying to let you know about something.
Okay.
I flushed a bunch of harmonicas down the toilet, and the toilet's overflowing now.
This is some kind of a joke. What is this?
No,
Who is it?
it's not a joke. I know it sounds weird. I run a YouTube channel called Will It Flush, and I just flush different
Who is this?
weird
What's this?
things down the toilet, and like it's stopped up now.
Seriously, what's going on here?
I flushed. I flushed a few harmonicas down the toilet, and now I can't get the rest of them to flush. I think one of them got wedged in there the wrong way. Cause like here, like I flush it. See. And yeah, there it goes. Like the water just like backs up and goes out onto the floor.
Well, turn the water off at the bottom of the toilet for now.
No, it only happens
I don't
when
know who you are.
It only happens when I flush. Like, look, when I flush the toilet, and it just starts running over onto the floor, like all over. And the harmonica.
Seriously, who is this, buddy? Come on, man. This is. It's late. It's Friday. Come on. Who is this, and what's this about?
What do you mean it's late? It's only 3.
Who is this?
This is Roy. I'm Michael's roommate.
Listen, the joke's not funny here. Just tell me what's going on here. If this is just a joke, the practical joke, okay, it's funny, whatever. But, if you're in the property, I'll be down there tomorrow to double check here, and I have your cell phone number, so if I need to get the police involved to reverse it.
What? No, there's no...
If you're in there illegally. There's no lease. You're violating it. Mike's already checked out. So is the other tenant. So if you're in my unit right now, I have cameras on all 4 walls.
Well,
I'll be down tomorrow to check if you're...
I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just having toilet
you're
problems.
out
I'm
there-
just asking for help.
Listen, I've got cameras on all 4. I'll pull the cameras and we'll check and see who's in there.
Yeah, you'll see me carrying in a bag of harmonicas.
Okay, so if that's the case, then I'm going to get the police involved because you're breaking and entering. You're not on the leash. You're no violation. I have you on film.
I'm not breaking and
I have your
entering.
cell
I
phone
live
number.
here. I pay my rent to Michael.
You're not allowed to do that. That the lease is between Michael and yourself. So you just admitted that you're living there illegally.
No, it's not illegal. Like, no, Michael wrote me out a lease on a napkin.
You know
So
what,
it's-
buddy? I don't know what you're talking about here. I'll be down there tomorrow. If it's an issue, I'll pull the cameras, and I have your phone number, and I'll get the police involved.
Okay, there's no reason to get the police involved. I don't know why you're being so weird about it. You're being a bad landlord. Jesus. I was just asking for help. Jeez. Yeah, I saw your suggestions that I flushed the cameras down the toilet. That's why I started laughing in the middle of that call. Ugh. Yeah, calling the police to unplug a toilet? Come on. That's silly. And then you said Michael didn't live there anymore? Michael's already checked out, but I don't know. I didn't understand that call. Oh, Ryan Peters wanted me to say I flushed baby teeth. I saved that one. That sounds great.
The property, Kim speaking. Thank you.
Hey, Kim. It's Roy. I'm one of your tenants here.
Yes, what can I help you with?
I'm just having a problem with the toilet.
Okay, what unit are you in?
I am in 6 at 457.
Okay, I will press your way.
Okay, it's hard to hear you. What kind of phone are you on?
I'm in the car.
Oh, I see. Are you one of the owner type people or?
I am the new property manager. My name is Megan.
Oh, hey Megan. So here's the problem. I run this YouTube channel called Will It Flush, and I was flushing baby teeth down the toilet today. I had my viewers on YouTube, they sent me in over, I think it was something like 20,000 baby teeth. And the toilet's filled up with baby teeth. I filled it up once and I flushed most of them down and I kept pouring them in and now it's just stopped up. And now when I flush, do this real quick. Yeah, see the baby teeth and the water goes all over the floor. It just goes all over the floor.
Okay. I will send Chris over to you.
Okay, but it's just baby teeth is the thing, and I don't want anyone to put a plunger in there and get them all gross, because the toilet was clean.
Okay, well, I don't know what he's going to have to do to fix it. So he's going to have to come look at it, and we'll go from there.
All right, I guess. I mean, I don't see why you have an attitude about it. I'm just trying to figure out what to do.
No, I will send somebody over to take a look at it.
And
He is at the other end of the property.
Now you're hitting touch tones at me.
I'm sorry?
Nothing. Go ahead.
He's down at the other end of the property taking care of something now, so when he is done there, I will send him to you.
What's he doing?
Addressing another maintenance issue.
What kind of issue? Like, what's the issue?
Does it matter?
Kind of. And you're saying it's like the other end of the property, like it's, like really far away. It's just, I could walk there in under a minute. It's just right there.
He's at the opposite end of town right now. So when he's done there, he will come and check out your toilet.
You said the opposite end of the property, not town. Now you're changing the story.
Okay, well, I'm going to send him to you when he's done doing what he's doing, and he will take a look at your toilet.
Okay, I don't really want him coming over as the thing, because I'm in the middle of making a YouTube video, and I just don't need him coming over and messing it up, because I'm filming right now. I just was hoping you could give me some advice.
Don't flush 20,000 baby teeth down your toilet.
Okay, yeah, you can sit there and be a smartass, but I'm serious. Like, I've been doing this.
Okay, well, if you would like him to come and address it, please give us a call back.
Because, like, this isn't the biggest thing I've flushed down the toilet. I've flushed things that are much bigger, and it was fine. So I don't see why these are getting stuck when other things weren't.
Okay, well,
Like
I said, if you would like him to then
look,
give us a call.
I'm flushing right now, and it's going all over the floor. The water's, like, all over the floor. Like, every time I flush.
Okay, so listen.
Mm-hmm.
Any damage that occurs from this, you are going to be billed for all the repairs.
It's not
Labor and
damage.
material.
It's not damage. It's just water. It's like when I flush. Like, look, when I flush the toilet, the water just overflows in the toilet and goes on the floor.
But it's going to cost me money to send somebody in there to fix your toilet.
I'm not asking you to send
And that
anyone
will
in.
go directly to you.
I don't need anyone to come in. I'm just trying to ask if you have any advice on what to do about it.
Okay, well, I don't have any advice for you. So if you want somebody to fix it when you're done with your video, give us a call back, okay?
It seems like-
I have to take another call now.
It seems like you're not a very good property manager.
Okay, well, you're being very rude and very unreasonable right now, so I'm going to hang up because I have somebody else calling me right now.
Who's
so
calling?
please let me know if you'd like us to fix it. Thank you.
Who is it that's calling? Who is it?
Hello? 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 Hello, hello? It seems like you didn't click over. Hello? 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 Ah, there she goes.
I was going to say, as the apartment underneath, there seems to be water coming down. Get a man on the phone. Thank you, Ryan Peters, for flushing baby teeth idea. And thanks, Random, for the fake Australian dollars. Oh, I was supposed to mention the tin can that she's calling in on. You mean that she's receiving calls on? She didn't call me. Durr. Flush all my dickles. Okay. 15 minutes left, you guys. 15 minutes to call these 5 numbers. So these calls can only last 3 minutes each. I did that math in my head just now. Isn't that impressive?
Apartment.
Hey there, this is Roy. I'm a tenant there. And
sorry, can you say that one more time, please?
I'm a tenant. I live there. I'm a tenant. I'm calling as a tenant.
Okay, what's your name?
My name is Roy.
We do not have a tenant named Roy here.
I pay my rent to someone else here. I'm a roommate. That part doesn't matter, though. I'm calling because we're having toilet issues.
Okay, for which unit?
Number 13.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have the wrong number. Who are you trying to reach?
Why do you think I have the wrong number?
Because we don't have a unit 13.
I said 14.
Our unit numbers don't work like that.
How do they work?
I mean, if you lived here, you would know, right?
Oh, don't be a smartass. Come on, just tell me. How do they work? Because my records here show 1 through 26.
They're based off of the floor. So it would be like 101 through 120 and then 201 through 2, etc. But they're all triple digit.
I live in 114.
There is no one living in a 114.
I said 112. You're not listening.
Okay.
I needed to let you know that I flushed your attitude down the toilet.
Okay. I'm sorry if it's coming off like that. I'm just confused because you keep changing it to get a rise out of me or something.
I didn't change
if there's
anything.
anything I can help you with, please, let me know.
No, I think I ruined this one. I'll just try the next one on the list.
Okay.
At least I kept it under 3 minutes, though, right?
I guess so.
All right. Bye, honey.
All right, bye.
Next. Yeah, see, I'm dyslexic. That's what it is. Go ahead, Brian. Do it. See
Hello?
Hey there. Is this the landlord person?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. You just said hello. That was weird. I'm a tenant here on 2nd Street.
Okay.
And I'm having a small problem with the toilet.
Where at?
On 2nd Street. In B. I'm in the duplex.
I think you got the wrong landlord.
Why is that?
I don't have a duplex on 2nd Street.
You don't manage the 234 2nd Street?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. Well, it's the second one on the duplex. You don't have the duplex?
No, I do not.
Okay. What are you getting all uppity about? I'm just trying to figure.
I'm not getting uppity. I'm just I'm trying to tell you I don't have a duplex on 2nd Street. I do have them other places.
Well, what about, do you own 234 2nd Street?
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, look, I'm from Canada. We call them duplexes. What do you call it? Is it just an apartment?
Well, 234 is a 4-unit building.
Right.
Duplex is 2. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm in Canada. So we have different conversion rates and stuff.
All right.
So I do live here. I know where I live. This is the number on the fridge to call if we have problems.
What is your name?
Roy?
Willie what?
Gerbel.
I'm sorry?
Gerbel.
Okay.
I'm just calling about the toilet.
I have no tenants by that name.
Oh, no, I'm a roommate. I pay my rent to the other guy here, and he pays it to you. I wouldn't be on the records. I kind of keep...
Who is the other guy?
What's his... I don't know. Look, that doesn't even matter. You're missing the point. I'm having toilet problems.
No, I'm not missing the point. You're paying it to your roommate, and you don't know who he is?
Of course I know who he is, but I think it's weird that you don't know who it is. Why would you need me to tell you?
No, I don't know. I usually go by name, but...
Okay. Well, I'm in B. And our toilet is stopped up because I've been flushing Pokemon cards down it.
Well, I don't think that was a smart thing to do, but...
Yeah, well, I run a YouTube channel called Will It Flush? And I flush different weird things down the toilet every day on the channel.
Well, that's good. That reminds me of a couple other shows I've seen.
Like what?
You can make good money on that.
Oh, yeah, I do. I make really good money on it. That's how I'm able to pay rent, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just trying to find out, what do we do? Like, do you have any advice on how to fix the toilet? Because, like, I flush it. Like, if I flush it right now, it's...
Not when you do things like that.
Look, every time I flush
maybe
it...
Roto-Rooter or somebody like that could correct it for you.
I don't... No, that's okay. Like, I'm just trying to figure out how to get them to flush, to go the rest of the way down the toilet, because I keep putting more cards in, because I figure the weight will probably push them down.
Well, you know what? Maybe if you let them sit for a while, they'll get saturated and they'll break up.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't have that kind of time, though.
Well...
I only have one toilet in here.
Yeah. I wish I could help you.
Every time I flush, though, like the toilet, it overflows and goes all over the floor.
Yeah.
So
well, maybe you should stop flushing.
Well, no, it's for a YouTube channel. I'm filming right now.
You seem like, by conversation, that you have a little bit of an education, that you should know when to stop.
No, this has nothing to do with education. I'm making a YouTube video where I flush weird things down the toilet, and like I'm flushing right now.
So why would you want me to come correct what you're trying to make a video of?
No, I'm just asking if you have advice, because I've done like weirder things than this for the YouTube channel, and
my advice would be to stop.
Yeah, that's why you don't
make... That's my advice.
Yeah, that's why you don't make videos, because your videos would be boring. You just stop. I'm going to see this all the way through.
Uh-huh. I wish I could help you out more.
Are you around? Like, can you come by and just help in person? I could film you, like, fixing the toilet?
No, I'm busy right now.
What are you doing?
Trying to get ready for the weekend.
What are you doing for the weekend?
I'm not really sure, but I was thinking about doing quite a few things.
Which, like,
for
example,
of summer, you know.
For example, what are you going to be doing?
No, it's hard to say. I do what I feel.
Well, you say you're going to get ready. Like, what kind of getting ready are you doing? Like, you must have an idea.
Well, yeah, I have to finish doing a few things, and then I'll be in good shape.
Yep, like what things do you have to do to get ready? Yep, still going all over the floor. Water and Pokemon cards.
No, man.
I don't know what to do.
I feel sorry for...
For who?
A lot here, but...
A lot?
Yeah.
Well, okay, I'm going to go do cocaine, and maybe that'll help. So I got to go.
Well, it's just going to speed you up. You'll throw more cards in there.
Yep. That's
Maybe
the plan.
You should do some antidepressants or something.
Is that an insult?
No.
Is that your advice?
Doesn't it work that way when you use... No, I wouldn't suggest you do anything like that. It's all harmful to your health.
Well, you just said antidepressants. Like, is that your advice as a landlord?
No, not as a landlord.
All right, look, I have to go. I'm gonna I've got to flush some more. I'm gonna hope that it.
You know what you should do? I think that Dollar General might have those.
Have what?
On sale.
Antidepressants?
Pokemons.
Oh, no. My viewers sent them to me. Like the people that watch my channel, they sent them to me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to go do cocaine and watch Freddy Got Fingered on TV. So bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. You knew it was a joke. I don't think anyone's going to believe this. This whole second half of the show has just been a huge mess of nobody believing anything. Won't even tell me what he's doing for the weekend. It sounds sketchy if he can't even tell me. It's a little weird when you think about it. Quick, what am I flushing? Man, these are small complexes. Like this next one is units A, B, and C. It's like they know everyone, so... Canned goods, okay. Let's flush some canned goods. 5 gallons of lard. I flushed my roommate. Oh, weird items for charity. That's a great idea. Because How can they say no if it's for charity? It'd be kind of dicks if they... I Regret Jumping wants me to flush the XYZ show.
Thank you for calling. My name is Elisa. How can I help you?
Hey, Lisa. I'm a tenant here.
Uh-huh.
And I'm having a small toilet problem.
Okay, what's your apartment number?
It's like when I flush, look.
And you only have one toilet?
Well, it goes all over the floor. Like whenever I flush it goes all over.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't flush it.
Okay,
What's your
it's
apartment number?
It's 117. But look, like I'm flushing it right now. And every time I flush it, it goes on the floor.
In from the toilet tank, or
it
just overflows?
From the bowl, it overflows because I was flushing canned goods down the toilet. You know, canned food. You know, food in cans, like peas. Just those little cans, like the little mini cans.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to flush those down the toilet, and they won't go.
Well, you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, but I run a YouTube channel where I flush weird things down the toilet, and I can't, like, look, when I'm going to... Yeah, every time I do, the cans stay in there, and the water just goes on the floor.
Okay, do you have one toilet or two? Do you have two bathrooms?
Yeah,
or just one?
two toilets. But that's not the point. You know, I don't like using the other one.
Okay.
Because that's the one we don't clean. It's gross.
Okay. What I can do is make a work order
Okay,
for
well,
them to go
no.
and fix the toilet and see what's going on.
I don't really need a work order. Just can you give me advice on what to do, like how to make the cans go down? Because like when I'm flushing, whenever I flush, it goes on the floor.
Well, I just don't know what to tell you because I don't really know nothing about that. So the only thing I can do is just make a work order to have my maintenance to go and look at and see what they need to do.
Have you ever flushed canned goods down the toilet, though?
No, sir.
I tried smashing them so they're a little bit smaller.
Okay.
That doesn't work.
But you don't supposed to, please. Don't do that.
Don't put canned goods in the toilet. It's for a YouTube channel. I'm making a video.
Okay, you don't supposed to do that.
Oh, I'm supposed to make videos. That's what YouTube's for.
Okay, but okay. At this moment, the only thing I can do is to have my maintenance to go and check it out. But I
No.
can hear that you're pushing it.
I know. I'm still flushing it. Every time I flush it, the water goes on the floor. Look. Watch.
So, and I'm telling you, don't do it, and you're doing it.
No, but I have to. I'm trying to get the cans to go down. The canned food.
And that is why I'm saying don't do it so maintenance can go and help you out.
No, I really don't want maintenance to come over. The apartment's a mess. I'm just trying to flush them down. Like when I have to flush. Yep. Water on the floor again. Just over and over. I can't get them to go down. Okay. She either figured out it was a prank or she just had it with me. She's like, fuck this shit. All right, so I am 2 minutes into XYZ's showtime. I'm such a dick. I would like everybody to right now leave this YouTube room. Change the YouTube name, like youtube.com/XYZQWA. That's where you should go. I should put a link in the chat room. That's what I'll do here in a minute. But yeah, he's getting ready to do a show. He usually goes on for, 90 minutes or 2 hours. It's fun stuff. I don't know what he's got planned today, but I plan to listen. JG West refuses to leave. Fine. Go stay here with nobody. See if I care. I don't care. Do what you want. Who gives a shit? But yeah, the show's over. Thanks for listening, everyone. Thank you for the suggestions. I'm clicking the button. I'm going away.
Hey, Brad.
Hey.
You don't know me, but I'm just some guy from California.
No, I know you.
That really
I know exactly who you are.
enjoys prank calls.
I've got people on the way to your house, motherfucker. No, sorry, I don't. I'm referencing what happened in a hobo-sode earlier this week.
Yeah.
Don't take me seriously.
And it's gotten to the point where I think my addiction to the Snowplow show really can be classified as a disease.
Yay.
I usually listen to it while falling asleep, and I just woke up. That's why I sound like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a very vivid dream where I went to a Snowplow show meetup. I'm very tired.
That's weird.
Yeah, I went to a Snowplow show meetup.
You know, I used to wake up to a morning DJ, the very same DJ from the PLA book that I was harassing, and I would dream that I was on his show with him. I would hear him in the background, I was still asleep, and I was in the studio doing a show with him. It's fucking weird.
And,
so I get it. I understand.
You were there, and I remember in detail that you explained what RBCP meant.
What did it mean?
But it was all bullshit. It didn't make any sense. And then me and some other guys, we got some instruments and started playing some Snowplow show songs. It was very bizarre.
That
And
is
one
bizarre.
of the guys there said that he listened to my podcast, which is really weird because I don't have one.
Your dream is foretelling the future.
Yeah, that's all I really remember. I remember some more weird things happened, but it was a good old time.
Okay. Thanks for telling me about your dreams.
Most people end these calls by saying cactus, but I'm not going to say cactus.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Hi, this is Redbeard. It's Redbeard.
Okay.
And I'm leaving a message the same time as Gary Busey, my daughter is. But now
okay.
she's not doing it right. She was supposed to be talking too. Anyways, sorry I haven't gone in a long. Hey, shut the fuck up here! Listen, sorry I haven't gone
This
in a
is
long
too much
time.
for me.
No,
I'm going
I've
to
been
stop
busy.
this.
And we're real sorry. We're not as fucking sorry for us. Stop doing shows where you talk with some
All
homo.
right, that's enough of that. Can't even understand what you're saying, Redbeard. What the fuck? I want to put up with this.
Brad the Carter. I was
Hey.
just listening to the Powder episode. I'm a couple episodes behind.
Yeah, a couple.
But anyway, you were at the end of the episode. You were trying to find if the episode or the movie was available on like Netflix or Hulu or any of that shit. Just want to let you know, and you probably don't care, but I'm going to tell you anyway. You have to listen.
All right.
Because my fucking tax dollars pay your salary.
Hurry the fuck up.
Anyway, this website, justwatch.com. You can punch in.
I'm very familiar with it.
TV show, and I'll tell you any of those streaming services that it would be available on, if any. So,
Okay.
just a cool little internet tidbit for you.
Yeah.
So,
That's a lot of work. Fuk that shit.
that's
Just
about it.
download it, everyone.
Yeah.
Get it from a torrent.
Hey, Brad. For episode 666, you should do one of those Satan voice calls, you know, where you distort your voice to make it start real low.
Yeah.
Hello, this is Satan.
Yeah.
I'm calling from the corporate office.
Yeah,
Dude,
Satan.
that would be hilarious.
This is Satan.
All right.
I'm totally Satan here. Does it sound Satan-y enough? I don't think you can even understand me now. I'll have to figure this out. Get my Satan voice.
Yeah, this Wolf calling from Rutland, Oregon.
Hey,
Running that website, you know, where they're talking about torturing the crippled people at wolfout.com. Hey, listen,
Yeah.
I got your note about the damage and everything to the vehicle, and hey, I got a plan here. Okay, listen, I'm going to owe you $15,000, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to loan you $15,000. You're going to pay back to me at 33.3% interest.
Sounds like a
see?
scam.
And out of the money you pay back, I'll use some of that to pay you back what I owe you, okay? Got to have money for food and, you know, buying.
Yeah,
and,
okay.
porn
Sounds
and
great. Have your insurance company. Call my insurance company. They'll figure it out.
All right. Brett Monkeyboy
Oh,
here.
shit. It's the real one.
Still been here. Just not on this line for a while.
I see. Hey, Rupert.
I've been up here in Hawaii right now, playing with a little bit of fire, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But,
How come your phone number's the same? How come you have the same area code? You have your old area code. You can't be in Hawaii if you have your original area code. There's just no possible way.
doing your thing.
That's my impression of a recipient who can't grasp that someone has a different area code than where they say they are.
And when I actually have something to talk about, I'll call again.
Oh, is that a threat?
Ruprecht out! Ruprecht away!
Bye, Ruprecht. Good to hear from you again. Ruprecht's the only one that's allowed to do that thing on the end like that. Nobody else do it.
Nico. I was just calling because I heard your new song about digging underground, and it made me think about skunk works and that whole situation.
Yeah.
Have you heard anything new on that?
Good old skunk works.
That's all I got for today. Talk to you later. Bye.
Didn't I link to something about that in a show recently? I think I did. Basically, no, there's no new information, just that the city is trying to sue them for all of the underground damage because they think the tunnels are really extensive and they might go out into the streets or something, but nobody's for sure. Like, nobody's saying anything. It's the weirdest stuff. The whole case is strangely quiet. You know, the last we heard, the feds were checking on the chemicals that they found down in the tunnels, and there hasn't been any real news since then. It's been like a good 6 months now, so no, nothing. Nobody knows anything. It's weird.
Hey, Brad. Jordan from Massachusetts here, and I
Hey.
just wanted to say that I'm pretty sure comptroller isn't actually pronounced how it's spelled.
Oh,
Pretty sure
shit.
it's controller. The M
Oh.
and the P aren't pronounced like an M and a P.
Fuck.
So just word of advice, because
All
every
right.
time you say comptroller, I die a little bit inside. Anyway, love the show.
Add that to
and
my list.
Keep it up. Bye-bye.
Add it to my list, everyone. You know, on Harmontown, they call it the comptroller. Jeff is the comptroller of Harmontown. So is he saying it wrong too? I don't want to call it the controller. I think it sounds cooler if it's comptroller. I'm just going to keep saying it wrong. Take that.
Hey, Brad, it's Corbin. How
Hey,
you doing?
Corbin?
Hey, I'm calling in because I was listening to the voicemails of your most recent show, and you had a voicemail from a person. I don't know if they're a Patreon or not. And if you're not a Patreon, you should become one.
Yeah, you
Come
fucking
on,
assholes.
kick in a few bucks.
That's right.
Cheap ass son of a bitch. Anyhow,
Yeah, be like Corbin.
they had the question of what do you use to record your calls, and a little program that I use, and the audio quality is really good. It's called ACR. A as in Adam, C as in Corbin, R as in record. Actually, it's a auto call recorder for the Android. It's a freebie download from the Play Store, and it automatically records all your incoming, outgoing phone calls.
Cool.
Is voice activated. All you got to do is have another system to plug your telephone into to offload the material onto, and you have the choice
I'm writing
of
that down.
deleting anything that you don't like. As for editing, that's a whole different story. You're going to have to figure that shit out for yourself.
There's
So,
no good
there's-
editors for Android. I've
There's
looked.
a little hint, tip, just the tip.
Yeah,
just
thanks.
the tip.
Thanks, Corbin
Anyhow,
guy.
all right, thank
Just
you.
the
Have a
tip.
good one. All right, bye-bye.
Good to know. I'll have to check that out. ACR, everyone. Adam Corbin Recorder.
Yeah, whatever. You really fucked up this time. Okay? You really fucked it all up.
Ah,
See you
shit.
later.
Crap. I think that was a threat.
Hello, Brad. It's Olga. On the last episode, you was all like, yo, you need to use spoof card to some person who left a voicemail. Well, like, see, I'd be wondering why you're using spoof card whenever that costs money, and you could use Audacity to record a phone call and fire RTC. What's up with this shit, Brad?
Sorry.
Cactus.
I was just trying to give the most easiest solution to somebody who wanted to record their calls. And that seems like the easiest solution. You don't have to mess with any hardware or anything. There's probably cheaper solutions than spoofcard.com to record your calls that also don't require any effort other than giving out your credit card number or your PayPal or whatever. But that's why I was just trying to keep it simple.
Hey,
You joke
Brad,
about
you
it.
fucking man or chid. I got this great idea. I think I'm going to post an ad on Craigslist that I'm looking for a cactus sitter. But then, like, when people respond to my ad, I'm going to tell them that, in other words, I kind of want them to sit on a cactus, you know? Because, like, I'm into TCPing and gape and fucking extreme vegetable insertion shit. All that good stuff. So, I don't know. I was thinking, squat on a cactus.
I dare you.
And then
let's hear it.
It might be funny. I don't know. I'm
Send
going to give
it
it a
in.
try, and you'll hear it. It'll be good.
I can't wait.
Okay, have fun.
All right. Bye, St. Pepe.
Hey, Brad. Listen, you gotta stop, alright? It's late. It's very late. Some of us have to get up really early, and, you like the attention, don't you?
Kinda do.
Especially when you corner us
It's my
at
thing.
our weakest fucking moments, Backs against the wall. We have things to do, but, we can't get it by. without
Inconveniencing
doing
you.
the snowplow show.
Just
yet
like
again.
Stacy said.
God damn. You enjoy that.
Yeah.
I mean, over the phone, you can only imagine the glossy look of terror in your hostage's eyes as they would plead with you.
That's what we should have called them, hostages, instead of recipients.
Just let us go. But no. It's
Too
all
late
off
now.
with the snow. So there you go. Cacti forever, right?
All right, bye.
Hey, Roy, it's Earl Sinclair.
Hey.
I'm dead.
Okay.
Dude, I just had to
Sorry
call
to hear
and let you know. I laugh at your show every time it comes out, but I laughed the hardest I've laughed in a long time when you called that lady's voicemail and said Cindy gave me permission, and she just wigged out like, no,
yeah.
no.
That was great.
No.
I laughed on that one, too. I couldn't keep a straight face.
No.
I was having a hard time with that.
Like, that just made me laugh hysterically.
Yep.
Keep up
That
the
was
good
fun.
work. Thumbs
Thanks.
up from Connecticut. Cactus.
That reminds me, for some reason, we had some good times on Hobosodes this week. I think there may have been 3 Hobosodes this past week. There were a couple of them about camping trips. You know, people taking camping trips in their campers. Wait, did that happen on a Hobosode? I can't remember. No, I think that was a snowplow show from this week. Can't even remember anymore. But we had at least one guy get pretty pissed off at me.
Can't
Like,
talk while I'm
this
hearing
guy
myself
right here,
very
listen to
loud.
this. Maybe because your phone is a piece of shit. Perhaps.
And who the fuck are you, pussy? Who the fuck are you?
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, that's all I can think of. I'm on the state-of-the-art
I know,
phone
but
system here.
But who the fuck is you? Like, who is you talking to me this way? Who the fuck is you? I'm tracking you right now, tracking your location.
He's tracking my location.
Well, no.
You're tracking me. No, this is Roy from Jack in the Box, Customer Relations. See, that's what I was referencing. Person in the voicemail who I told you I was tracking you was that guy. He said he had people on the way to my house. He was going to crash all my computers. He was a hacker.
No, listen, motherfucker. How you gonna tell me your phone is a piece of shit? I'm tracking your location right now, and I'm going to you right now.
What? No, I'm in California.
No. You're calling with the 210 number, motherfucker.
Oh,
You
no,
think
no.
This is a game? I'm sending people to your location.
To do what? What are they going to do? See, he can't understand that someone's area code doesn't tell you where they actually are. Tried to tell him I was in California. He didn't believe me. If you want to hear the rest of that, patreon.com/phone losers.
Hey,
Good
Roy,
stuff.
this is George from Florida. I was giving you a call about your idea for your sound clips that you're trying to put together. On episode 465 on TuneIn Radio, it's on about the 48-minute mark. The one you were calling the liquor stores. I think there's a lot of good sound bits from that dude. I mean, he called you a real strange dude. That has to fit in the song somewhere.
Yeah, it does.
You know. Well, anyways, and my last question is,
Somebody do
when I
that.
go to show my friends your videos on YouTube, I go on the Phone Losers of America channel for like the highlights.
Yeah.
I tell them about the Snowplow Show.
Not anymore, though, because I uploaded the Stacy interview. The latest video on the main YouTube channel is just me and Stacy having boring conversations. I'm going to regret doing that.
But I listen to your shows on TuneIn Radio because I'm not a hobo.
It's the best
But
way to
my
do it.
question is that you have cue balls on the top of that channel as the face art. I was just wondering if that meant something or that was just a random picture.
That's a picture from
That's
Legend.
it. Love you. You're a real strange dude.
Thanks. Yeah, Legend sent me that picture. It's the pool balls are the numbers 7, 5, and 2. And on a telephone keypad, 752 spells PLA. And I think I just didn't have anything better to put up there. I really should switch it out to something that makes more sense.
Hi Brad, it's Stephen Froney, okay?
Hey,
I'm phoning
Stephen.
up to answer a question. In episode 466, Max Power asked about a call you did to somebody called Roy. I think I know the original file, and it's a lot older than 5 years old. It's going back about 19 years. I've emailed you the original .ra file and also a converted MP3 of it called PLA Ride Home. So if you check your emails, you have that now. Cactus, bye.
Bye. You sent me an RA file? What the hell? Who has an RA file? Where'd you get an RA file? Why would you have that? Oh, he sent me the MP3 also. Do I actually have the RA files on the PLA Media Pack? That's pretty weird if I do. Let's listen to this, because I know what this is, and I know it's not me. This is my friend Zach, and we're calling a guy named Roy. We used to do that a lot back in the 90s. We'd call old men named Roy. But this is Zach just telling some old man that he needs him to come and pick him up. It's probably...
Is this Roy?
it's terrible quality, too.
Yeah, I'm calling about the pants. I didn't hear you. I'm calling about the pants.
Pants. Okay.
What? I'm calling about the pants, you old deaf hoodlum. Roy, Yeah? Can you hear me? No. How many fingers am I holding up?
I can hear me giggling in the background.
What color panties are you wearing, Roy? Roy, why did you steal my underwear? Roy. Yeah, now you come up. You can hear me now? Yeah. I am by the park, and I need you to give me a ride home. A ride home? Yes. I have urinated in my pants. I peed all over myself. You what? I peed on myself. Are you trying to tell me something? Yes, I'm telling you that I need a ride home. Ride home? Come to the park and pick me up. No, I don't want anyone to pick me up. Give me a ride home. Ride home? Yes. No, I don't need a ride home. I drive my own car.
What a perfect answer. That guy was awesome. Rest in peace, Old Man Roy, who we called in 1997. I remember Zach did several of those calls, calling up people and saying he needed a ride home because he wet his pants. I bet you that really happened to him in real life. He was just making a joke out of it. But is that it, Max Power? Is that the one you were thinking of? Thanks for sending that in, Steven. Thank you for the RA file.
Hey, Brad.
Hey.
This is Greg T.
Hey.
I've gone to see.
Hey,
also,
Greg T.
kind of canceled that donations, whatnot.
Ah, you jerk.
Been having some hard times. Been listening to your regular show. We'll
Damn it,
probably
Greg T.
come back and donate again to re-listen to all the other stuff.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
Overall, I've been working with some people, and I guess they don't like the show too much. But no offense.
What a bunch of assholes. I'd
we'll
quit my
get
job.
back into it again. Looks like don't have to play this or whatnot.
I don't.
But,
Too late. I'm doing
yeah,
it.
I'm still here. Just scrounging amongst my means, trying to make my way.
Yeah.
We'll see you sometime later. I'm going to work on something for you later, song-wise.
Okay, Greg T.
Sorry, I kind of just jumped out of there, but it's been crazy the last month or two.
Don't be
It's been
sorry.
2 months. It's been kind of crazy, so you'll see me again.
Okay.
Just, be patient.
I'm
All right,
patient.
bye-bye.
I'm being patient. Bye, Greg T.
I'm leaving a voicemail at the same time as my dad Redbeard is.
Oh, this again.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
I get
Gary
it.
Busey.
Were they standing next to each other, trying to leave voicemails and shouting at each other?
Hi, this is Redbeard.
Yeah, okay.
Redbeard.
That's great.
I'm leaving a message.
This isn't irritating at all.
My daughter is. Now she's not doing it right.
All right.
Listen, it's been a while since I called you.
This is like when I watched Back to the Future 2, and it was basically just Back to the Future 1 from a different perspective.
I've been
Bunch of bullshit is what it is. All right, thanks for those. That was great.
Hey,
I
yo,
appreciate
Brad.
it.
What's up, man? First time caller.
Hey.
Every once in a while, I get the urge to call and leave a voicemail, and that's usually when I've been drinking. What a stupid idea. I know I'm never really going to call.
Oh, everyone does it. I mean, just listen to Redbeard and his son. They were clearly drunk.
Maybe one day I'll call and leave that flanking voicemail.
I hope so. Okay, so that is the end of today's show. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Especially thank you to the Antichrist and Dustin W, Buster Casey, Glen F, and Cody Noname for being the sponsor of today's show. And also thank you to Hatta and Yeti and Michael L and Chris R and Kieran H for signing up on the Patreon. Oh yeah, and Metal. Metal's back. Welcome back, Metal, or Metal, however the hell you pronounce your name. If you enjoyed today's show, be sure to support it over at patreon.com/phonelosers. And don't forget to listen to the Brad and Stacy show over at youtube.com/phonelosers of America. Don't forget to be listening to the Brad and Carlito show this Monday evening, facebook.com/phonelosers. And I guess that's it. I am going to end today's show with the thing that I meant to end the last show with, but I couldn't because I had to play the new song, the Underground Trailer or whatever show song. Oh, and by the way, Elma left a comment on that episode and said that we should name that song Sublevel Rhapsody. I kind of like that one. I kind of want to just call it Deeper Underground, but no, come on. I already stole his song. I can't steal his title, too. So I think I'm going to steal that. Thanks, Elma. But anyway, I want to play, I don't know, the same thing I did with the Antisocial Engineering podcast. I'm just going to play maybe 10 or 15 minutes of the show that I was on over at cavecrewradio.com. Last week, I was on their show. We did a couple of hours together. It was kind of an interview type thing, and they played some PLA prank calls in there, some of them that I hadn't heard in a while. That was kind of cool to hear. And if you haven't heard that yet, you should definitely go and listen to it at cavecrewradio.com. Or search on your podcast app on your phone for Cave Crew Radio. They do a weekly show that I'm a listener of, and I suggest everyone listen to that every single week. Here is a portion of the show from last Thursday, May 17th, 2018, of Cave Crew Radio. See you next time, everyone.
There you go. So Brad, you said you started this at a young age. I guess as we all started, right? Like TK was saying, you get this idea, hanging with your friends when you're a kid, and you get, let's prank call the neighbor or whatever, Let's prank call the corner deli, whatever it is.
Get a lot of that.
Right. So how did that evolve into what you do now? Like, especially, with, and how did you handle caller ID? Because I'll tell you a quick story. Me and my friend were trying to prank 1-800-mattress years ago, and caller ID was brand new, right? So my friend calls up, he puts on this stupid voice. He's like, hello, I'm going to order mattress. Goes through this whole thing, and they read back, okay, so your phone number is blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh, shit, and hung up immediately.
Yeah, that happened to me.
Yeah, caller ID was a huge deterrent all of a sudden. How did you get around that?
I remember I was fucking with a KKK line. And that was my first experience. They started *690ing me. Over at my parents' house, and I'm freaking out, like, oh shit, they have my number now. They didn't. They just had *69. But yeah, it's never really been an issue. We just, I guess throughout the 90s, I just dialed *67, so it came up private. Skype came around, and Skype would show up as out of area. Mm-hmm. And I always knew how to trick the phone systems into, like using calling cards or whatever to make it show up as out of area instead of private. So they couldn't trace it back then when that was a thing. Or, *67 or whatever they do. *57.
That's dedication. If you're going to go out and buy calling cards to do this, that's dedication to the craft.
Well, I wasn't buying anything. I was just into telecommunications, and I was constantly stealing phone calls as it was. Had all kinds of weird tricks to do things, and I made prank calls from payphones and stuff.
And this was all, you weren't recording any of this stuff, or were you back then?
I was. Some of the payphones calls got recorded, but they're horrible quality.
Yeah.
And then
you had like the thing up to the outside earpiece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Skype came around. That was nice because Skype let you change your caller ID to a number. Like you could synchronize it to a cell phone display, like in a store, in a cell phone store. You could synchronize your Skype to a cell phone number in a store, and it would just be their number.
Nice.
So a couple of those working back like 10 years ago when we were doing the phone show. And, yeah, there's always, and now there's caller ID spoofing, where caller ID works kind of for you because you just make your number anything you want.
Really? It's amazing. Yeah. No matter how advanced technology is, the way around it is always one step ahead.
Yep. Yeah, anyone can do it. It's like a prepaid calling card. Mm. You get to type in what number you want to call from. So you can say you're calling from anywhere you want, like a toll-free number.
So you can just make up a number?
Oh, yeah. Nice. Yeah, my running joke on my show is I always call from 420-6969. That gives them an extra clue that it's a prank. Once the prank's over, they're like, wait a minute, this number.
Right. I like it. You gotta put in like 1555 420-6969, you know.
Yeah, I've called from 666 before. Just that's all.
That's great. So what? So how do you come up with the calls? Like what inspires you? Like from a weekly basis when you do your show, do you say, okay, I'm going to do food stores today. I'm going to do whatever. What inspires you on a weekly basis to do certain calls?
I don't know what inspires me. Like, I get just weird random ideas out of nowhere, I guess, but a lot of it's listeners now. They send me lists of numbers to call.
Mm.
And I just go with
hopefully, this is Choo Choo Stew. I'm hopefully coming back in your ears now.
Yeah, you sound great now.
Brad, Danny Simpson in chat. Danny Simpson in chat wants to know if you've ever dialed 867-5309.
I tried calling everyone in America, every single one of those in America, and it wasn't as
Always ask for Jenny.
Here, I've got to talk about something for a minute, guys, because we got to kind of play these throughout the show. So we're talking about prank calls. We got Brad Carter on the show. We put out a challenge, and we said to everybody, email to cavecrewradio@gmail.com your favorite snowplow Brad Carter call. And we picked out 5. And tonight we're going to give away a T-shirt. I don't know if you can see this. Those of you listening in the radio, I know you can't, but it's a collectible Choo Choo Stew autographed limited edition mug. And we're going to call on everyone on the radio feed and on the Facebook feed to vote for the best call of all. And we'll have a winner by the end of the show. And because some of you may not have known of that, we're going to give you a keyword in just a little while. And whether you're listening live on audio or video or on podcast, we're going to choose a random winner, and we're going to send you a T-shirt as well.
You should make it be the 9th caller.
Maybe we can do that. Maybe, but I'm all right. Here is our first call. I have to pull where these are from. The first one is from someone who calls himself Firefox 914. Now, if we choose your call, you're going to have to give me a real address to send this merchandise to you. This prank call is simply called You Stole My Marijuana. Let's listen real quick to this call.
I have no idea which one this is.
Hello?
Hello, Jerry?
Yeah.
Hey, this is Roy from the oil change place.
Uh-huh.
And I just talked to your wife. She said I could call you. We lost something inside your car. I was wondering if you had found it yet.
You lost a what?
We lost something in your car, maybe under the seat. It might have rolled under.
Well, I haven't noticed it.
Oh, it might be under the seat. Are you around the car right now?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you what, if I find something, I'll bring it by.
Okay, all right. It's just a little glass.
Right.
It's a little glass marijuana pipe. And I think it rolled under the seat because I had to get out of the car really quick because my boss was coming and I'm not supposed to smoke weed on the job.
So you got it in my car.
Yeah, well, I was in your car smoking it, and then the boss got back early.
All right.
And yeah, so if it's like $100 pipe, so if we don't get it back, I'm going to put it on the next invoice when you come in next. So you'll
What's
have. If I don't get that back, I'm going to put it on the next invoice. I'll just.
No, you're not.
Well, yeah, we'd have to because it's mine and I've had it for a long time and it's worth over $100, probably more now from when I first bought it. I just really need to get that back.
Yeah, I understand the need to get it back, but don't start this bullshit about you're going to put it on my fucking invoice because you won't get it back if I find it.
Okay.
So, you just should be appreciative if I find it and I bring it in. What's your name?
My name is Roy. I'm just saying if
I find it, I'll bring it in and ask for Roy.
Okay.
Don't start this bullshit about you're going to charge me for something. Come on now.
Okay, sorry about that.
That doesn't fly. That doesn't fly.
Yeah. Well, I have a question also about this invoice. It looks like your wife, she purchased, she paid like $10 to have light bulbs installed. Doesn't she know how to just change them herself? What, is she stupid?
Hey, you should not worry about that shit. All right.
What is she stupid or something?
That's not your concern.
I mean, they're just the license plate bulbs. Is she stupid? Those you don't even need a screwdriver for those.
I thought you wanted your pipe back.
Well, if I don't get it back, I'll just get a new one with the $100 we'll charge on your next invoice.
No. We've already determined that you're not going to do that.
Oh no, I will if I don't get it back because it's kind of like It's really important to me.
I hear what you're saying, but you're threatening me for something that you left in your car, and you're asking me to return it.
Well, I left it in your car.
Right? Yeah, that's what I said. You left it in my car.
You said you left
and you're
it in my car.
asking me to return it, but now you're threatening me that
No,
if I
no.
don't return it
There's
or
no-
I don't find it,
There's no
you're going to
threats.
charge me?
There's no threat.
Yeah, there is. When you tell me you're going to charge me, and then you start talking about my wife being smart or stupid, you're barking up the wrong fucking tree, because I can do other things with this thing if I find it.
Well, if you don't give it back, then
You just ought to be appreciative. If I find it and I bring it in and give it to you, Roy, you should just be appreciative. That's all.
Oh, I do. I would
Isn't that
appreciate
what you're
it.
asking me?
Of course,
All
yeah.
right, well then don't start this other bullshit.
But if you say you didn't find it, I know you're lying because it's got to be in there because I've looked everywhere else in
Well-
the shop.
Listen, I wouldn't lie to you. Hello?
Hello, Jerry?
It's going in replay. Do you remember that call, Brad?
Yeah, I remember. I've done a bunch of them.
And now, I'm going to ask you an honest question. I mean, because here we are on a talk show here. Does it take a lot of takes to get that, or are you doing that live?
I don't know if that one was live or not. But yeah, sometimes it takes a bunch of takes. Like I tried to do something yesterday. I spent like 2 hours on it, and I didn't get anything that was good, so I just gave up and deleted it all and did something else.
Because we do, I mean, we try to do prank calls, right, guys? And we've had, I think, 4 or 5 good classic calls, but a lot of times they're duds when you're trying to do it live.
It takes a while sometimes.
Yeah.
Those oil changes were easy though. Like for those, I would get the customer phone numbers from the oil change place. Like I would call up Jiffy Lube. I'd say, "Hey, this is the corporate office. Give me all of your customer phone numbers." And they'd give them to me, and then I'd call the customers and say stuff like that to them.
Wait, they would just hand it over to you? You're
Yeah,
saying that you're calling from the corporate office?
We're having computer problems, so we're going to need you to just read me all the numbers and names and what kind of car they had. And they just hand it all over. I kind of stopped doing that because I got into legal issues recently.
Wait a minute. We'll get to that later on. But also, Brad, don't you have people that send you lists and stuff as well, or take photos?
Oh yeah, yeah. Like people, they'll see like a list of gym customers on the wall, like a sign up sheet or whatever, someplace, and they'll send me a photo of it. I'll just call them up as the gym or wherever they took the picture at. Because those are easy to get reactions from because they think that you're that place.
Now, do you get like individual people that call that reach out to you and say, "I want to prank my brother or sister or whatever," and they do this, and they give you a scenario?
Yeah. I have people they want to screw with their parents or their kids or.
Right.
No, sir. The sign is up in the air. You can't slip and fall on a sign.